Heads up in the paddock, ladies and gentlemen. This will be your 5-minute warning. 5 minutes to start race number 1. Again, heads up in the paddock. And 5-minute warning for most race number 1. Here at Cornish Horsemen, and we certainly appreciate your patronage here this afternoon. We have 8 exciting races in store for you as the afternoon will progress. First race will be coming up in just about 5 minutes' time. This time, ladies and gentlemen, bless to all please rise as Ginger Parker performs the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, Ginger Parker. Once again, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Cornish Fairgrounds for the Cornish Horsemen's Day 2022 edition. Again, we have 8 exciting dashes. First race will be on the track quite shortly. Lots of activities in store for you today at the fairgrounds. So you see a table in front of the grandstand. They'll be selling 50/50 raffle tickets to support the good work of the folks here at the Fairground Association. Ernie Lowell is here with his blacksmithing equipment. He's at trackside. Saw him by Ray. He'll tell you lots of good stories about shooting all the great horses along the main harness racing circuit over the years. A full demonstration on what's involved in all of that. Also, ladies and gentlemen, there's a wonderful food stand just on the outskirts of the grandstand enclosure. Stop on by. We got some delicious offerings there. And then, finally, sit to the grandstand and you're ready to enjoy the fine harness racing in store for you here today at the Cornish Fairgrounds. And ladies and gentlemen, in the paddock, we'll give you a 1-minute warning, 1 minute now to line up for the first race. Heads up to the paddock here, 1-minute call. Town Raceway for the afternoon's opening event. This is the Dock and Maple Berry Memorial, sponsored by Delvin E. Berry Jr. of Oxford, Maine. Here are your starters for race number one. The one is Bear Creek Haughty, owned by Dale Chopper Sawyer, or driven by Dale Chopper Sawyer. Number two is He's Terrific. He's Terrific will be driven today by Kyle III. And there's your field, ladies and gentlemen. They will take a score. Head to the backstretch. As we quickly approach race number one. And ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are familiar with parimutuel honors racing in the state of Maine, most times you'll see them start in behind a mechanical starting gate, motorized starting gate. Here at Cornish, we are a bit of a throwback organization. We're going back to the old days of flag starts. There'll be a gentleman's start. The horse scoring from the rail will be responsible for maintaining a level playing field as the horses are approaching the starting line. For a starter in the white cap, standing right there with the flags in his hands, will give the indication of whether or not the start is fair. Green flag will indicate a fair start. Yellow flag will indicate an unfair start, at which point the drivers will be instructed to head back to the quarter pole and reform the field. Gentlemen on the backstretch, please form for the start. Bear Creek Haughty and Dale Sawyer are slowing down the tempo just a bit as they approach the 8th mile marker. As Kyle III and He's Terrific will come up onto the outside. Field now approaching the starter, Robert Stevens. Picking up speed, they approach the start. And it is a fair start. Keeping the fair start here in race number one. Bear Creek Haughty leaving from the rail, but from far outside. He's Terrific, and now takes command, opening up quickly about a 3-length advantage. Kyle III takes the field now off the 8th mile marker. That's He's Terrific showing the way. Bear Creek Haughty trying to close that gap now as they scurry on up the Cornish backstretch. Out on the lead is He's Terrific. Kyle III, the son of trainer Gretchen III and driver Mark III. He's the youngest of the Therns, and he is now making a name for himself at the Cornish Fair as they approach the quarter-mile marker. They reach that pole in 38 seconds flat. The official timer has deemed they reached the pole in 38 seconds. There's a reasonable opening panel here at historic Cornish Starting Park. He's Terrific, maintaining though about a 5-length lead as the field barrels off the 3/8 mile marker. They'll reappear in front of the stands first time around as they enter the stretch here. In front of the grandstands, they will ramble, and He's Terrific will be the first you see in the handsome red hood. Kyle III will be unworried in the sulky now as He's Terrific takes the field to the half-time in. 1:13 flags. That's He's Terrific. Speaking around the oval here at Cornish, now trying to catch that breakaway rapid is Bear Creek Haughty. Bear Creek Haughty is left defenseless in the pocket seatbelt. Lead now extended out to about a 12-length margin. As He's Terrific, he's led every step with a smile. Kyle III sitting statue seat right there as they start for the 3/4 mile marker. He's Terrific out on the lead, hitting the 3/4 in. 146 flat. As Bear Creek Party is now passing by the three-quarter pole as they enter that long far Cornish turn. They pace around them, and they're 7/8 from home now, and he's terrific. He's been there from the get-go. He's terrific. He's gobbling up ground in the stretch here today. He's terrific. And Kyle Lutheran, that cruising here in the opener at the Cornish fairground. He's terrific. And flying away. And also for Bear Creek Party, Sawyer, finishing second here in the Donkin Mabel Berry Memorial. The mile was timed in 2:17 for fifth. Introduce, he's terrific in driver Kyle Thurman. They're being presented with the Donkin Mabel Berry Memorial Cooler. Donkin Mabel grew up and lived in Parsonsfield and Effingham, New Hampshire. They both loved going to fairs and watching harness racing, but mostly loved their family. They were so proud to see their grandson Ryan in the winner's circle of one of his horses, and they are both sadly missed. The Donkin Mabel Berry Memorial Cooler being presented by their grandson Ryan to the race winner. He's terrific, and driver Kyle Thurman. Promotion board, the former Harness Racing Promotion Board. We have Winnie. Winnie, the mascot for harness racing in the state of Maine, is in front of the grandstand right now. Kids love Winnie. Kids head on over. Say hi to Winnie. I think Winnie's even handing out some prizes for all the kids. Sponsored by Robert W. Libby and Sons, Incorporated of Cornish, Maine. Number 1 is Roll Me Away, will be driven by Fred Ward Jr. Number 2, Racing for Rick, driven by Kyle III. Field of 2, they're storing down in front of the stands right now, and we'll be heading the quarter pole to begin the fair start procedure. In a form, we have a late driver change here in race number 2. The one horse rolling away is being driven by Greg Coffin. Greg Coffin, late driver change here on the one horse Roll Me Away. Judge David Sawyer will make a determination of whether or not there is a penalty for the late driver change. Alrighty, gentlemen, on the backstretch, to begin the fair start procedures, we are about to commence race number 2. And that is Greg Coffin in the pole position with Roll Me Away. I will learn, ladies and gentlemen, this afternoon in the 2-hole with Racing for Rick. They're coming together quite nicely at the quarter pole, beginning their march towards the head of the lane. Field for the second of the Kevin C. Libby Memorial. They're at the head of the lane. cutting judge, perusing the proceedings. As the race to the field now approaches the fair start line. Here they come. And the flag is up. The start is deemed to be a fair start here. Racing for Rick, charging on for the early lead. Lots of early speed from the 2-hole this afternoon. That's a Racing for Rick, taking the field now towards the 8th-mile marker. Roll me away in the pocket seat, now trying to catch the breakaway of Pacer. That's a Racing for Rick out on the lead. They'll pull up the backstretch now. Racing for Rick takes the field to the quarter-mile marker. Further back into the field, we find Roll Me Away with Rick Coffin trying to catch that run. They'll race to the quarter-mile marker, stop the clock at the quarter pole with a handy 37-3 from the official timer, and the field now races into that second turn. They'll approach the 3/8-mile marker, loose on the lead here, racing for Rick. Top of the third once again out on the juke. He'll take the field off the 3/8 pole. They'll turn in front of the stands. First time around, that's a Racing for Rick. First you see Italy in front by about 8-9 lengths down. Roll Me Away, Rick Coffin, he's back in the pocket seat now. They'll start at the half. Stop the clock at that point in 1:11 2/5, and they'll race now into the third turn as they cross the 5/8-mile marker. They're 3/8 home, and Racing for Rick has led throughout, yet to be headed, yet to be tested. Takes the field now up the backstretch here at the Cornish Fairgrounds. As a Racing for Rick now opening up about a 12-length advantage. Roll Me Away now in the pocket seat, trying to catch that breakaway Pacer as they race off the 3/4-mile marker, stopping that clock in 1:45 2. They'll race now to that long far Cornish return as they push 70th-mile marker. Low on the way once again. That's Kyle with their that's Racing for Rick. They'll be first off the 7/8 ball. But look at Roll Me Away. He's closing in late. Roll Me Away trying to take on the Racing for Rick as they enter the stretch. Up the inside. Roll Me Away. They race to the wire. Racing for Rick hangs on. Mile was timed in 2:16 flat. In front of the stands will be the official winner of the Embassy Memorial, sponsored by Robert W. Levine Stunts Incorporated of Cornish, Maine. We'll introduce the 2-horse Racing for Rick, driven today by Kyle Lester. The driving double on the program already for Kyle Lester, and the mile was timed in 2:16 flat. Racing for Rick is being presented with the Edward C. Lilly Memorial Cooler. Eddie Libby was an avid Red Sox fan, and like most of us, he both hated and loved them at the same time. He also loved auto racing, and he started working in the woods with horses, pulling trailers into the skidder at the beginning of his career. This race is sponsored by Robert W. Libby and Sons of Cornish, Maine. Proud sponsor of the Edward C. Libby Memorial Race 2 here at the Cornish Starting Park. Presentation going to Racing for Rick and Kyle Lester. Ladies and as well as 50/50 raffle tickets and raffle tickets.
I can see the ground.
And number 2, Dancing Hill, will be driven by Kyle Butler. Race number 3, sponsored by Cody Howe Realty, Bangor Savings Bank, as well as Norm Fence Company.
Oh, it is great.
And ladies and gentlemen, the horses on the backstretch now as we are getting ready to finish race number 3 here at Cornish Horsemen. Anthony and Justine Yanzo Memorial. Field for the Dr. Anthony and Justine Yanzo Memorial on the backstretch now. The last field to begin the career start procedure. Already to the water. Field now begins to turn to the starting point. Rail, we have Bolton Ward with a lot of full will. Setting the pace as they enter that turn. Outside, Anson Hill, Iowa turn will follow along. Just feel down midway to that bend. Is now at the head of the line. These two looking perfectly matched now as they make their way through the stretch now. And nose to nose, just as a fair start should be. This is a perfect start, ladies and gentlemen. And the flag is up. The start has been deemed to be a fair start. That's light up Bull trying to take advantage of the inside edge. Jameson Hill leaving traffic to the outside. And too deep through that narrow first turn here at the Cornish Fairgrounds. The inside belongs to light up a Bull. Walter Boy wants the top spot now. He puts the Iowa turn into the pocket. See now. Brings back to 2 is Jameson Hill. He's scurrying on up the backstretch now. Light up Bull shows the way. The quarter-mile marker. Gap back light up 2 lengths now. Unfamiliar surroundings for Iowa turn. That's Jameson Hill. He'll fit the accuracy as they walk to the quarter pole marker. They'll reach that pole eventually. They're at the pole in a sterling 42 seconds flash. Controlling the tempo here is Walter Ward with light up Bull. He's expertly bringing this field down through that second turn. They'll approach the 3/8 mile marker now. Gap back by about 3 lengths. We find Dancing Hill and Kyle turn. They race off the 3/8 mile marker. They will enter the stretch first time around. They're at the top of the stretch now. They approach the midway point, out on the lead. A light up Volvo door shows the way to the half. They reach the grandstand side now. That's a light up Volvo first you see. Multiple looks over his shoulders. He's maintaining about a 3-lap lead over Dancing Hill. They're at the half. In 1:23.2 so they'll race now into that third turn. They approach the 5/8 mile marker, and Baltimore says go, and Light Up Volvo begins to accelerate out long for lead. Look at those legs beginning to scurry. That's Light Up Volvo. He's now engaged in jet action propulsion, and that's Light Up Volvo now separating himself from Dancing Hill. They'll reach 3 rocks, a scurry to that pole. In 1:56 flat, and it's Light Up Volvo now separating himself from the field with each and every stride, opening up about a 12-lap lead over Dancing Hill. First off, the 7/8 mile marker, that's a Light Up Volvo toward a strategic drive here. He put the field to sleep in the first half. He's speeding away in the second. He's gliding through the stretch here at Cornish Horsemen in the front in the lead. Light Up Volvo. Dancing Hill was signed in 1:28 flat, 2:28 flat, 2:28 flat for the mile here in race number 3. Ready in front of the stands will be the official winner of the Dr. Anthony and Justine Gates Memorial, co-sponsored by Cody Mile Realty and Bank of State Respect, Cornish Maine, and Gore Fence Company of Standish, Maine. Who are going to Light Up Volvo and Walter Ward Expert Drive here at Cornish Fairgrounds. Stopping the clock in 2:28. Light Up Volvo being presented with the trophy presentation cooler for the Dr. Anthony and Justine DiPieso Memorial. Members of the DiPieso family in attendance here this afternoon. May remember they are longtime advocates of harness racing owners of great horses here along the Sydney circuit. Late 1960s, their trotter horse of the year was Peter Wood. One of the old timers out here is a great choose to drive Peter Wood. Many victories along the main circuit. The odds is once again in the winner's circle, presenting the Dr. Anthony Justine International. And ladies and gentlemen, we now have the raffle tickets for race number 3, the red tickets. First number is 6518364. 6518364. And the second ticket, 8518394. 6518394. Those are the 2 winning raffle tickets, the red tickets. Again, the last 4 digits, 8364 and 8394. You have those winning tickets, bring them over to the raffle ticket table to collect your prize. Also, the panel winner on the light green ticket for race number 3, that will be number 218317. 218317. And apparently we have a very happy winner up there. We hear a yay. Head on up to the raffle ticket table and pick up your prize. Field down and parade for the afternoon for the event. This is the Roger Smith Jr. Memorial, sponsored by the Lobster Town of Cornish. One is being me up Scotty, will be driven by Kyle Thurn. Number 2, Shoot Straight, will be driven by Walter Ford. Race 3, ladies and gentlemen, race number 4, and the panel table, place your wagers. Race 4, the Roger Smith Jr. Memorial, sponsored by the Lobster Town. Come back and start making their way to the backstretch where they will begin the fair start proceedings. That was one for the ages here at Cornish Horsemen Park. The victory going to Amy Epstein, timed in 2:06 and 4. Memorial, sponsored by Michael Humphrey and Sons of Cornish fame. Here's we have a scratch here, race number 5, one with Shuttlesworth will not start. Field of 2 not ready in front of the stands. Here are your starters. Number 2 is She's Terrific. Will be driven by Kyle III. And number 3, Air Great Body, driven by Dale Chopper Sawyer. Field of 2 now on grade in front of the stands. They'll be making way onto the back stretch now. It commence their first start procedure. Windows do remain open, still time to wager the paddle system here at Cornish Fair.
Yeah. Easter River. Easter River.
Starters for the fifth now on the backstretch. Beginning the fair start procedures for the Elmer Valley Memorial. All readiness to a third. Let the race begin. Yeah, we do have a strategy for the upcoming fifth grade double shoot. You will not start to reduce the field to two. And inside East Terrific, Kyle the third, Bear Creek Body and Neil Sawyer. And the starters lead this an unfair start, Mr. Third, an unfair start. We'll ask that the participants please return to the quarter-mile marker to reform the start of race number 5. Starting judge has deemed the start of race number 5 unfair. First time I've ever seen that. Getting an explanation here translated from the starting judge. This is only the second or third time that he's had to declare an unfair start, something that the officials hate to do, but it is in the best interest of the wagering public that the horses are sent to the gate in a fair starting position. The field now back up on the backstretch, and they are reforming the field ready for the start. Starter further giving explanation that if the outside horse is a couple of lengths off, he would consider that to be a fair start, but there was just too much of an advantage from East Terrific. So the field now at the head of the lane. They are coming to the stretch now. And the start has now been deemed to be fair as East Terrific, taking advantage of the rail now first into the turn. Bear Creek, Haughty trying to get a wire now up onto the trailing position. They'll race down past the 8th mile marker. East Terrific maintaining, about an 8-length lead now. Bear Creek, Haughty back into, they'll race up the backstretch here at the Cornish Trotting Park. East Terrific and Carl Luther will strive for the quarter-mile marker. They'll reach that pole timed in 32 seconds flat. So that's a robust opening panel now. As Kyle Luther takes the field down through that second 10, they'll approach the 3/8 mile marker now. That's East Terrific. He's opened up a massive advantage. Bear Creek Body left undefenseless in the pocket seat. Now get back by probably about 18 lengths. Now on the lead now. East Terrific. East Terrific. First you see the handsome Redwood reaching the half-time in 1:02. So it's a very, very brisk pace being set here by East Terrific and Kyle the third. Bear Creek Pony and Dale Sawyer now crossing in front of the stands in second place position. They race off the 5/8 Boulder 3s from home, and He's Terrific appears to be home free now. He's Terrific taking the field up the backstretch as they approach the 3/4 mile marker. Kyle Thurn is gunning for his fourth win on the program here today, and that's He's Terrific reaching 3 parts timed in 1:35 That's He's Terrific taking the field for that long far Cornish Horsemen turn as they approach the 7/8 mile marker. In the zone alone is He's Terrific. He's Terrific gave the swim to this group in the early going, and He's Terrific will be marching through the stretch now. Kyle Thurn guiding the horse to victory. It's He's Terrific all alone in front of the stands. Give him a hand, folks. It's He's Terrific and Kyle Thurn. Entering the stretch will be Bear Creek Honey. Gallant effort here by Dale Sawyer and Bear Creek Party. They were chasing incredible speed throughout this and that. Bear Creek Honey now finishing second in the Elmer Ballard Memorial. While here at Cornish. And now parading in front of the stands will be the official winner of the Elmer Ballard Memorial. He's Terrific by Kyle Thurn. Fourth driver win on the program for Kyle Thurn. Presented with the cooler for the Elmer Ballard Memorial. Think about harness racing in the 80s, 90s, and the 2000s. You have to think about Elmer Ballard. He was a mainstay in the sport. He was a legendary colt conditioner. Many Cyrus Stakes stars came out of the Elmer Ballard barn. He ran a professional organization, and he was a top-rated trainer throughout his career. We will certainly miss his presence at the raceway in the grandstands and in the paddocks. We come together today at the Cornish Horsemen Park to honor the memory of Elmer Ballard. Elmer Ballard Memorial Cooler Beat. And at number 2, Roll Me Away. We have a driver change here. This one will be driven by Craig Coffin. Field of 2, grading in front of the stands now, making their way to the backstretch for their first start procedures. Race 6, the Norman and Aikling Watson Memorial, co-sponsored by Rundle Ford and Ultra Steel and York Revision. Roll serve. Horses are on the backstretch now for the race 6 start of the Norman and Kathleen Watson Memorial. Field now at the quarter-mile marker, beginning their march towards the top of the stretch. To the inside, racing for Rick with Kyle Thurn. Up onto the outside, Roll Me Away with Craig Coffin. 2 by 2, they march into the stretch here in front of the stands at historic Cornish Trotting Park. Marching in the start. Good start here. Aim to be fair about the starting judge. And they're off to the races. Racing for Rick, taking advantage of the rail, taking the field down into that first turn. Tight in the pocket seat. That's rolled me away. He now edges to the outside. He wants to engage the early speed of Racing for Rick. 2 by 2, they'll battle up the backstretch now. They'll race to the 1 mile marker to the inside. They're racing for Rick up onto the outside. Trip Coffin rolled me away, now being reined back into the pocket seat. They reach the quarter in 31 seconds flat. They'll race the 1-2 now through that second turn. They approach up by the 3/8 mile marker. Still up onto the inside, racing for Rick. Roll me away, rolls to the outside once again to engage. They're racing the nose-to-nose, toe-to-toe through the storied stretch here at Cornish. To the inside, that's a racing for Rick. Roll me away, looks at one in the eye. They match strides at Cornish. Racing for Rick to the inside, now being tested on the outside by Roll Me Away. He will not go away. He's coming right at him once again. To the inside, racing for Rick. Roll Me Away, just a 3/4 of a length off that pace setter. They scurry on up the backstretch now. It's a battle royale at Cornish. To the inside is Rolling for Rick. Roll Me Away up onto the outside to engage. Racing for Rick is girding for battle to the outside. Roll Me Away is taking it right to him. They reach 3 parts in 1:34. And they'll race down the long far turn, throw a blanket over the field. Is anyone's horse race from here? It's racing for Rick off to the inside. Still up onto the outside. Roll Me Away refuses to go away. They turn for home. They'll thunder down the lane. It's racing for Rick. Roll Me Away in the middle of the race lane now. Racing for Rick. Roll Me Away. Taking away from the line. Racing for Rick. Photo finish. The judges have illuminated the photo sign on the infield board. Judge David Sawyer will be examining a photograph to determine the winner of race number 6. It's the 1, he says. Judges have posted the unofficial order of finish of race number 6. Victory to the 1. Racing for Rick and Kyle the 3rd. Tight in the place position. Roll Me Away in Great Coffin. Time tomorrow was 2:04. Sterling effort here in race number 6. 2:04 clocking. Fastest of the meeting this year at Cornish Trotting Park. And now parading in front of the stands for the 5th time this afternoon, driver Kyle the 3rd and racing for Rick. Being presented with the Norman and Ethelene Watson Memorial Cooler. Norman and Ethelene was the parents of Diana Perkins, who's the driving force behind the Cornish Horsemen's Day at Cornish Trotting Park. Longtime participants in harness racing in the state of Maine. Norman was a noted driver and trainer along the New England circuit. Their memorial cooler is being presented to Rolling for Rick and Kyle the 3rd. Race sponsored by Arundel Ford and Porches New York Cremation Funeral Services. Arundel Ford was established in 1961 by Ben Medor, family-owned business located on Route 1 in Arundel. It is a franchise dealer of GMC trucks and Fisher snowplows. 1996, the family bought the Ford franchise, and Arundel Ford is located next to Weir's Motorcycles on Route 1. Weir's has participated in sponsoring events here at Cornish Fair since 1999, and we're pleased to keep a long family tradition going. Proud sponsor, co-sponsor of race number 6, Arundel Ford, and Weirs Motor Sales, along with Porteous Neal and York Cremation Funeral Services, the Norman and Aileen Watson Memorial Cooler being presented to the race winner, number 1, racing for Rick. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the red tickets for race number 6. The raffle tickets for race 6, they're red tickets, number 6518406. 6518406. Second ticket is 6518378. 6518378. And the last 3 digits of these winning tickets, they're red tickets, 406378. If you have those tickets, please head on over to the raffle table to claim your prize. The light green ticket is the paddle winner for the wagering on race number 6. Light green ticket number 218480. 218480. You hold that number, please head on over to the raffle table to claim your prize. And we have one unclaimed ticket so far. It has not been, the winner has not come forward as a red ticket. You're holding red ticket number 6518365. You are a winner. That's red ticket number 6518365. You're holding that ticket, head on over to the raffle table to claim your prize. Also very pleased to announce, better late than never, person scheduled to be our timer this afternoon, Carolyn Corso, has arrived at the raceway. Welcome to the Trotting Park, Judge Corso. If you'd like to assume your duties, you can head on over. Raceway for the afternoon 7th event. Francis R. Carroll Senior Memorial, sponsored by F.R. Carroll Incorporated of Limerick, Maine. The other 2, they are forming up into the post parade. They'll be in front of the grandstands quite shortly.
Okay, awesome, thank you.
Here are your starters, ladies and gentlemen, from the Francis R. Carroll Senior Memorial. Number 1 is Let Up Oval, will be driven by Walter Ward. Number 2, being Young Scotty, driven by Kyle Luther. The other 2 passing in parade in front of the judges' stands and the grandstands for your review, heading the backstretch now as they begin the fair start procedure. Windows do remain open, you still have time to wager through the panel system on race number 7.
I have a napkin for you, Sandy. Sandy?
Close to the seventh now on the backstretch. They'll turn and form the start for the Francis R. Carroll Senior Memorial. Field now passing by the quarter pole. They enter the turn. The rail light up pole being teed by Walter Ward. Number 2 is BB up Scotty. Kyle Thurn holds the reins. BB up Scotty now coming in up into position alongside of the light up pole as they pass by the 8th pole. Field to 2, they enter the stretch. Field picking up speed. Here they go. And away they go off to the best start of the afternoon. That's light up a Volvo taking full advantage of the inside edge now. Beating up Scotty, touring the outer rim in the early going, now being guided back. They'll race past the 8th mile marker now, up on the lead. That's light up a Volvo taking the field to the quarter-mile marker, stopping for the walking seat. Being me up with Scotty, just a length and a half off the pace setter. They'll race 1-2 in that position in that order to the quarter pole. They stop the clock at that marker, timed in 1:32 flat. And they race now into that second turn. They'll approach the 3/8 mile marker, not on the lead. That's a light up Bull. Been there from the get-go. He's opened up about a length and 3/4 now over Beanie up Scotty. Kyle Thurn bides his time in the pocket seat now as this field parades in front of the fans in the stands first time around. They approach the field right now. That's light up a Bull. He extends out on the lead. He stops the clock in 1:02 flat. Speed show here in the 7th, the Francis R. Carroll Senior Memorial. That's a light up of Bull. He'll take the field now off the 5/8 pole. They're 3/8 from home and light up Bull has led throughout. He extends out to about a 3.5 length lead over Beanie up with Scotty. They'll race to the 3/4 mile marker. Scurry to that pole now. Speed is the factor here in race number 7, and out on the lead is light up Bull. He reaches 3 parts in 1:34 and they'll race down to that long far turn. Light up Bull shows his heels to this field. Gave the swoop to this group now. First off the 7/8 pole. They'll turn for home. They'll thunder down the lane at Cornish. Light up Bull has the raceway now. He's gliding through the story to stretch. Light up Bull and Walter Ward in front. In command. In fire. It's light up Bull. That's the second win on the program for Walter Ward, operating into the grandstand winner circle here at Cornish Park to receive the Francis R. Carroll Senior Memorial. Frank started his business in 1952. He did excavations, building camps, and plowing snow. He was road commissioner of the town of Limerick at the age of 21. He went into pouring foundations in the 60s. Due to lack of business and being unable to get screening stone and gravel in the 70s, Frank went out of the foundation business in the early 1980s, but went on to selling hot top for his new plant in 1986. Frank started paving in 1993, and now FR Carroll sells concrete, stone, sand, gravel, and paved streets, parking lots, and state highways, all for the company that was begun by Francis R. Carroll Sr. In 2016, FR Carroll provided materials for this track for the resurfacing of the Cornish Fairground track. and assisted YSDs with the conditioning of the track. Track in excellent condition due to no small measure the assistance provided by the sponsor of race number 7, F.R. Carroll Incorporated of Limerick, Maine. And ladies and gentlemen, here are the winning tickets. Winning red tickets, raffle tickets for race number 7. There are 3 of them. 3 tickets, red ones, number 6518333. 6518333. Second ticket, 6518482. 6518482. I see a winner over there. And then the third ticket, 6518343. 6518343. Again, the last 3 digits of these 3 tickets, 333, 482, and 343. If you have any of those tickets, head to the raffle table to collect your prize. And the light green ticket for the panel winner for wagering on race number 7 is number 218054. 218054. I see a winner on the grandstand side. And we'll turn the page now on race number 8, the program, Paul and Elizabeth Estes Memorial, sponsored by PY Estes and Son Incorporated of West Baldwin, Maine. Field 2 will go in Postwood here in just a short period of time. Closest for the 8th, soon to be on the race track. Whose dedication and enthusiasm has made the fairgrounds what it is today. Diane, can you talk a little bit about what your vision was when all those years ago when you decided that we needed to revitalize harness racing here at Cornish?
I realized how important harness racing was to the town of Cornish. As you know, they used to bring the horses from the old railroad station down in Baldwin and walk them up. And Cornish had a large and long harness racing program. We've had some real famous people come here, and we also noted in our, it's a historic track, and so it's judges stand here, and also our underpass, which you know is the first one, and I'm very proud of in Maine, and also it's also the first one in the community. Our grandstand will hold over 1,000 people. Had it looked at by an architect to verify everything was all right. And if you guys know of any activity or something you'd like to do here on these grounds, they're available for rent. This committee, the Fairgrounds Committee, pays for everything. The town does not give us 1 cent to maintain this. We just paid $21,000 for that fence out back. When we did this track, it was over $11,000, and it takes a lot of money, and as you know, we really appreciate you coming today to honor this program. We thank the men and the trainers and drivers that come and participate in this program. Our officials here, Mike and Sweeney and David, Sawyer, they donate their time, and I love seeing people here. It's like old home week. And I hope you'll continue.
Hall of Famer, you know. Diane, perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you, Diane. Of course, give her a round of applause to the driving force behind Postman's Day here at Corning Park in Corning. On the raceway for the afternoon's 8th event is the Paul Elizabeth Estes Memorial. Field 2 were in parade. The 1 is Dancing Bill. Driver change Ryan Barry will be in the sulky. Number 2, Shoot It Straight, driver change, Frederick Ward Jr. will be in the stall heat. Here's the field. They're making their way onto the backstretch now as they approach the quarter-mile marker, commence the fair start procedure. And the horses now on the backstretch, they are commencing the fair start proceedings from the rail, Danson Hill and Ryan Berry. In the 2-hole, Shoot It Straight, Fred Ward Jr. These 2 horses are in perfect position as they approach the top of the stretch. This with the flag start, the rail horse is responsible for maintaining an honest pace. The outside horse responsible for matching that pace. These 2 are doing an excellent job of that right now. And the starter has deemed this to be a fair start. Shoot It Straight now being rifled on towards the lead. Shoot It Straight takes the field towards the 8-mile marker. Danson Hill and hot pursuit, little to choose from here. They're in close quarters as they rust past the 8-mile marker. Shoot It Straight shows the way up the backstretch now. Danson Hill tight in the pocket. See, they'll race to the quarter-mile pole. Shoot It Straight in there from the get-go. Fred Wood Jr. holds the lines. Danson Hill and Ryan Berry, they're right there too. They'll drive for the quarter-mile marker, reach that pole timed in 35 and 4. A leisurely walk to the quarter pole. That's Shoot It Straight, setting a standard now, taking the field off the 3/8 mile marker. Danson Hill and hot pursuit, they race off the 3/8 pole. They reappear in front of the stands first time around. Fred Ward Jr. has the raceway now. That's a Shoot It Straight. Handsome Red Hood, also a Red Hooded entry in second. That is Danson Hill and Ryan Berry. They'll race down in close quarters. Time they're in 107 flat. They'll race down into the 3rd turn. They approach the 5/8 pole. They're 3/8 from home. They follow the leader of that pole. Out on the point, they'll Shoot It Straight. Up onto the outside. Here comes a Danson Hill. A battle engaged now as they scurry on up the backstretch. The speed picks up now. Shoot It Straight holding the Danson Hill at bay as they reach to the 3/4 mile marker. They'll reach that pole. Check the clock. 142 flat, and they race down to the long far turn. Shoot It Straight has the raceway. Danson Hill getting closer and closer with each and every stride. Shoot It Straight, the lead down to a neck now. They race off the 7/8 mile marker. They turn for home. They thunder down the lane. The Shoot It Straight jerking wide in the stretch. Danson Hill up onto the outside now. Shifting to the inside edge. They race to the wire now. It's a Shoot It Straight in 2:11 flat. Judges have deemed no foul occurred in the stretch run of race number 8. No head on camera. And now parading in front of the stands will be the official winner of the ball, Elizabeth Estes Memorial. We'll introduce number 2, Shoot It Straight, driven by Fred Ward Jr. Paul Elizabeth Estes Memorial, sponsored by P.Y. Estes and Son of West Baldwin, Maine. P.Y. Estes and Son are a construction company that has sponsored the Horsemen's Day for over 20 years. They supplied the water truck today and have been a valuable supporter of the historic Cornish Fairgrounds throughout the season. So we thank you once again for your support and the sponsorship of the Paul and Elizabeth Estes Memorial Cooler being presented to the winner, Shoot It Straight and Fred Ward Jr., mile time to 2:11 flat. And ladies and gentlemen, we do have a red ticket drawing here for race number 8. One ticket drawn here, number 6518457. 6518457. Again, a red ticket, last 3 digits, 457. If you have that ticket, please take it to the raffle table to claim your prize. Also, the light green ticket for the paddle prize for the wagering on race number 8. Number 218524. 218524. If you have that number, please head to the raffle table to collect your prize. Next up will be the drawing for the 50-50. And Diane Perkins will be drawing that. We'll get Diane into the stands. We heard an incredible amount of money was raised through this 50-50 raffle. I don't recall the dollar figure, but it was in the $160 range, I believe. $333 total was raised. And the winner will get $166.50. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your generosity. That's going to go a long ways towards helping to maintain these fairgrounds. And now, Diane Perkins will be drawing the winning ticket. We all know that she's fair and above reproach. She's shaking the numbers. And she has picked the winning number. The winning number is 219097. 219097. Here, woo-woo. The number 219097. And we look like we have a winner. You can make your way over to the stand over here, sir. Right through this fence way right here. And Judge Diane Perkins has instructed the person to look at the ticket, make sure the number is right. Does that appear correct, Diane? We have a winner. Well, that concludes the activities here of the 2022 edition of Horsemen's Day at the historic Cornish Horsemen Park. Thank you very much for joining us all here. It's been our privilege to host you